The Marhsall Studio Vintage 20 combo, a Plexi in combo format. This could be really good. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen, and it's good to have you along. You can call me this guy or Mr. Man Bun Ponytail if my name is tricky to pronounce. Today I'm taking a look at the Studio Vintage 20 combo by Marhsall, a Plexi in combo format. This thing costs 899 euros here in Europe, which, well, it's quite a bit of money, but then again, it's not overly expensive, I would say. It's 20 watts. It has your basic Plexi functions, 3-band EQ, presence and volume, that's it, and 2 channels, bright and normal. On the back it has an effects loop, a direct out, and you can also connect external speakers. It has a 10-inch Celestion speaker. The speaker is a V-type if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it in the subtitles if I am. It has an effects loop, a DI, basic Plexi features, 2 volumes for the 2 channels, and 3-band EQ presence, and that's about it. It also has a speaker out. I've tried the head version of this, so I'll put a link in the description to that, and I've also compared it to a 50-watt Plexi. But yeah, I'll just get my guitar and let's get going. Oh, I forgot to say, it also has a standby switch with, you can either switch it to low power or higher power, so you can get it at least fairly quiet. So let's start out by trying it at low power. I have a custom mahogany Strat with Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups. I have a bit of delay in the loop and I have an overdrive pedal, so I'll be trying it out with an overdrive as well. Here goes. A bit of hiss and a bit of noise going on, that's normal, because the volume will be substantial. Here goes. Yeah, what can I say? It sounds great with the cab. Let's switch it over to low power. Okay, low power. Okay, so it's a bit quieter in the low power mode, which is great. And even in the high power mode, it's definitely quieter than the 50-watt Plexi, which is insanely loud, but it's still very loud. So, and it sounds brilliant, but that's what we were expecting with the cab, or at least I was. I'll switch to the internal speaker and be right back. Okay, so that was just the Plexi, no overdrive. Now I have it mic'd up with the AKG C414. I had a look, the speaker is slightly over to one side. Let's just get going. Again, a bit of hiss. Sounding quite nice. Let's see how it cleans up with the volume pots. Again, sounding very good. I'm just playing the high treble channel at the moment. I don't have it jumpered. I'll try it on the other channel. I'll try jumpering it as well. But this is the channel I normally use on my Plexis. You can tell the speaker is quite good, but the smaller enclosure and the smaller speaker does make for quite a bit of difference in sound. But because it has that external speaker out, I mean, it's just great. If you have a small gig, you can just take this. If you have a bigger gig, you can take an extension cab and get that bigger sound. Or if you're in the studio, you can just get a big old 4x12 and mic that up and you're good to go. Let's add overdrive. So I have the Strymon Riverside in front of me. Let's add a moderate amount of overdrive. Drop the overdrive a bit. I could just play this all day. It sounds so good. Let's add more overdrive from the Strymon. I basically have it set up so that I get a type of Yngwie type sound. Damn! Let's see what it sounds like in the smaller power mode with the speaker. Okay, let's switch to the other channel, which is slightly darker. Without an overdrive. Yeah, let's jumper the channels. Okay, when you jumper the channels, you can of course mix the channels to taste with the separate volumes. I just have them both on full because more is more. And here's what that sounds like. Yeah, personally, I don't feel I have to do any more testing to know what I think. The layout is really simple, so it's almost like plug and play. You can tweak EQ to match your taste and your guitar. I have it set to the same as I have my other Plexi. Works great. I mean, it is a Plexi in a box. It's absolutely brilliant. I hope I can raise enough money to just keep this thing because it's brilliant. I just love the idea of taking this somewhere to a smaller club gig and still having that Plexi sound. Okay, admittedly the speaker and the enclosure make that it's not as good as a 4x12, but hey, what you expect. And you can even get a lower volume by inserting a passive, just a volume pot it's called a volume box, I think, into the loop and not lose too much of the sound. I'll put a link. I have a video explaining that. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. It's just great. I mean, this is just the high treble channel. Brilliant. I mean, absolutely brilliant. It's great that we have these things, these 20 watt versions of these 50 watt and the 100 watt versions, because let's face it, they're not always practical, and this really is very practical. I loved the head version of this, the 20 watt head. I think I actually like this a bit more for versatility. It looks the classic Marshall thing. Yeah, what can I say? 899 euros if you have that lying around. Just go get one. It's brilliant. You might find it second hand. You could get a B stock bargain. I got this as a B stock bargain, so it was slightly less than 800. I don't know what it goes for in the States. You can let me know in the comments, but this thing is just brilliant. I mean, what's there to say? It's a Plexi in a box. That's it. Yeah, if you want to watch more of my amp reviews with more detail, because most amps have more features, but this just sounds better than anything for me. I'm a Plexi type guy. But if you want to watch more of my amp reviews, there's a playlist here somewhere. Click like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification thing. Comment, let me know what you thought. And join me on Patreon, because you get a bunch of exclusives and my music, and you can take it for free if you want to. There's a link to that in the description as well. Other than that, this has been Twinkle Twinkle Amp Reviews, and I hope to see you in another one. Bye!